Hi guys, well we are here. We are at Abbey Lakes and what's happening here? Just seeing, yeah, everything's working good. Right, yeah, we've made it to Abbey Lakes. We made it. And for me, I'm quite proud because if anybody knows me, I'm not the most confident driver if sort of like, you know, places I don't go or haven't been very often. So driving to France and finding it without any aggro, I'm well happy with that. And it wasn't as long as I thought. The directions on their thing said like about 3 hours, 45 minutes, but it was only 2 hours and 2 hours. So losing hours. So I was here at excuse me, here about 8:30. Just before, flapping around with this draw thing they do, which I don't know. I find that bit. It's all right if you've got like the day off before and you can come out the day before. But you know, if you can't, you can't. So you sort of a bit discriminated, really, I think. But hey, it's their lake. They do what they like. Yeah, so we ended up in Peg 1 on Attila. I'll show you the lake. Hang on. Squeaking and creaking. There we are. Yeah, as you can see, it's it's quite weedy. I've got one rod. Oh, you can't really see from here, but I'm in the bivvy at the minute because it was raining. But yeah, just round the corner from them bushes, right over to the other side there. I've got one over there, left-hand rod. That's got some particle round it. And it is on a excuse me, it is on a 12mm fruity squid wafter. Yeah, I put a small bait because they said they like small baits, so just put a small little wafter on it out there. It's quite a lot of weed, as I said, but I found I found an area with the old deeper that looks a bit clearer. So, and I did actually see a fish show there this afternoon, so that's the main reason why that one went there. Middle rod is 21 wraps out straight in front, where Mark, the bloke who runs it, whatever, I'm sure he said 21 wraps, but he's supposed to be coming around later with maps and sort of ideas of where are good spots. And the right hand rod is, I'd say, about 15 wraps out, going slightly over to the right. There's another little clearish patch there. It's hard to tell on the deeper. It's sort of like deep as a sonar, for those that don't know. It's like real sort of little bitty bits, so I'm thinking that maybe just sort of very small amount of weed. But when we going across, there were fish showing out there underwater, so I don't know, we'll see. The other lads that were on here, I think they've gone in for, it's probably 3, 5. I'm not sure where the others are. And it was quite good because there was nobody down there, no one down this end at all. I've got to my right, if you walk up the track away, there's Peg 2. There's no one in that. And the wind does keep trickling down this way a little bit. So I thought, oh, got to be worth a go. There's no one down there and they're all spread out up there. I'm hopefully if they're boshing about and putting bait in and out, then that might push them down here. It's the advantage of the bait boat really, you can sort of do it a bit stealthily, so you don't have to make a lot of splashing and bashing about. But they're out there, and they'll stay out there all night tonight unless I get fish. Just gonna leave them out there. They're not 100% spots, but they're just spots I found for today. And after setting everything up, then it was it's a case of right, let's get something out that would do. There's bait out there. Fish move around, so they may find it. Then again, they may not. We shall see. I was gonna say, yeah, it's changed here. The old entrance that you used to go into, though I don't know what they do with that now, because they've got a new bit built just before it, all sort of wooden structure, which I think you saw earlier on when I showed you around when I first got here. That's a bit odd. I mean, the toilets and showers and that, I mean, they're okay, but they're not as good as they used to be. I mean, they were nice showers if I remember last time, nice toilets. But these are, they're passable, but yeah, let's leave it at that, shall we? Yeah, the people don't really know. It's hard to say, but I don't know. They seem all right. Just see what this Mark does if he comes down with his maps. It's a bit odd, really, because I'm sort of quite. I remember Dave when he was here bailiffing, and I mean, he's a nice chap. He sort of comes scooting around with his little quad, make sure you're okay, and it'd give you good spots to go on. Yeah, never mind. Time moves on, I suppose. But yeah, it's a bit odd. Still being on my own. I did try and get me mate Adam on, but when I inquired, they said they were fully booked, and I think as it is, yeah, it probably is. I think they have there's 9 swims on there, and I think that 9 is there? Yeah, 9 swims, and I think they have seven booked, and then leave 2 free in case you want to move. But yeah, that'll be alright. Be alright. It's yeah. So we just got to now wait and see if the carp gods can grace us with a carp or 2. Apparently none of the lakes have been fishing really well from what they were saying. They said there was a chap down in this one last week. I don't think he had anything. And there was only a couple of people on here apparently, so they're rested up, so hopefully they're hungry this week. Got plenty of particle because that was my main attack, because I remember when we came before, the lads that were fishing here, they were bagging up, and they'd I mean, they had loads of particle. I haven't got as much as they've got, but I think I've got enough for the week for me to put plenty in. I do have boilies as well, but I don't know, my main attack will be, well, I think with particle. I've got, what have I got? I've got the middle rods on a chod. So then I've got the little fishy top end. If you can see the rings. I think it's only a little fish, little roach or something. Yeah, I'll put that on the combi rig on the which side the combi rig on? Can't remember. I think it's on the left, on the flat bit. Chod on lead core on the middle rod, and can't remember what's on the right rod. That's how tired I am. I'm absolutely shattered. But never mind. They're out there for tonight. There's something out there. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get some spots, proper spots, and see what happens. But yeah, that's about it for now. We've had rain on and off all day. Not heavy, but just drizzly and whatever. And as you can see, the rods are in the water, so I've got the deep joys of the sexy thingies. Oh God. Yeah, the word fails me at the minute. What's the word I'm looking for? Waders, that's it. Oh God. Yeah, sexy waders, so I'm in and out of the water in them. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. And if anything does happen, then of course we will let you know. Oh, I think you've got, £50. I think if you catch anything over £50, it's got to be photographed in the water. And then I think if you catch anything over £60, then you have to ring the bailiff, mark up, and he comes down and verifies the weight and everything, I suppose. That'll be nice if we get one of them. I'd be quite happy. But yeah, it's only the first night, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, anyway, I'm waffling now. I think I need a cup of coffee. I did bring my thing with water in because I haven't been to the shops yet. Apparently there's a big supermarket, probably about 10 minutes down the road. And then also, apparently there's supposed to be a really good little baker's. Because I want baguettes, because I brought my own sausages and bacon because I'm not having their breakfast deal, which I'd rather spend time on the bank really. I thought, well, if I'm down here I can cook my own and just have a sausage and bacon baguette for breakfast. But I've got to go to the shop tomorrow, get some baguettes, which we will do. We will go to the shop, we will investigate the little village, and then we'll go to the supermarket and we'll buy loads of junk food and yes, come back totally unhealthy and well, more unhealthy than I am now. Right, that's it. Catch up later. Well, good morning everybody. It's Sunday morning and it is, what's time? Oh, 6:20. So as expected really, first night, nothing, not even a bleep. But yeah, you don't expect to come sort of here and catch straight away. But yeah, I was thinking last night and looking through the Abbey Lakes pages on Attila, and there was one thing on there. I mean, I put in, what did I put in yesterday? I put the boat out with probably about a quarter of each hopper full of particle. But I was reading on there, a chap was saying that he's had quite a lot of good results on here by putting in quite a lot of bait and then sitting on it, or putting bait in little and often. So today what we will do is, what shall we do today? Yes, we will leave it till about 10, and then I'll go to the shop and get some supplies. And then I think I'm going to put about 2 or 3 boats on each spot for the particle and boilies, redo the rigs. Yeah, I mean the spots I've got, I think they're okay. They look clear, or clearer on the sonar. But what I might do is I might go out there, put them out with the the lead, and have a good feel around and see how clear they are. If not, then we might have a look, just see if we can find anything nearer. I'll have a word with Mark as well, because he said he knows some spots on here, so we'll do that. But we've woke up, look, a lovely little mist over the water, dead calm. Weather-wise, I looked at the weather yesterday. It's supposed to be really sort of hot, I thought, from what people were telling me. But then when you look at the weather, it's going to be a bit of an English week. with sort of rain, but high temperatures, but rain. Thursday, there's a very good chance of thunderstorm and lightning. That'll be exciting. Pressure-wise, I think we're on about sort of up to 125 today, which is not ideal. Might try zig during the day and then put bum baits on the bait area in the evenings. But yes, there we are. I need a fish. That's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. So yes, so we need a fish for that, don't we? Yeah, I don't know if anyone else has caught. They do a, I presume they do it to every group that comes every week, but there's a WhatsApp group that Louise, who's the Mark's partner, I believe, sort of adds everybody that comes onto the complex on. So I suppose that's good because you can get a chance to see if anyone else is catching. And if you're not catching, you can swear about them. So, but there we are, we'll see. So yes, first full day. Feel a lot better, had a good night's sleep, so feel really refreshed today. So yeah, we'll give it till 10. And then we'll go up, we'll have a quick shower and then go to the shops and get supplies. And I booked the evening meals. I haven't booked breakfasts because you do a breakfast or an evening meal. But I don't like leaving them in the morning. You know, you just want to sort of be here because sometimes morning time can be good for a bite. So yes. But I did see a breakfast yesterday when I turned up. Oh, excuse me. She'd I think Louise does the cooking, and there was some lads stand up yesterday. I presume they had a breakfast before they started. They do look really good, actually. I must admit, it did look really good. So if that's the breakfast, I'm sure the evening meals will be really nice. But we will see. So yes, we shall have a morning coffee, and then we'll see where we go from there. And if anything happens, then of course we will let you know. Right, hello everybody, and welcome back. It's just gone 25 to 1. And what have we done? Well, we've had a very interesting morning. Went to the shops, supermarket, got some bits and bobs that we need, or don't need, but we're going to eat them anyway. Like the French crisps, lovely de Bieux. Oh. So yes, then we've got that. And redone all the rods. They're all back out in different spots, but they're spots that Mark had told me about. So they're all out, feel a bit better. One of the spots I was actually on, which is good. That shows I'm not as stupid as I look. I know some of you find that very hard to believe. So yes, and I've gone for quite simple. They're on clear spots. So I've just got 2 bits of plastic corn and 2 scoops of particle. Talking to a chap in there that I think he fishes here quite a lot, and he was saying at the minute that seems to be what they're interested in. They seem to have gone off boilies at the minute and they're going for the small stuff. So yeah, you've got to listen to the advice, haven't you? That's the best thing. Tip: if you go anywhere and you're not sure, ask somebody. Someone's bound to know. And yeah, supermarket. That's 5 minutes up the road, literally. Out the gate, turn left, follow the road. I was going to stop in the baker's, but I forgot. Never mind. We'll do that another day. So yeah, the sun is out. It's baking hot. So I'm going to kick back, chill out, and have a beer and see if anything happens. Just put them on there, so it's very doubtful at the minute, but we'll see. Time will tell, as they say. So yeah, all right. So we will catch you later. Well, good morning, peoples. We are Monday morning. Yeah, I didn't do anything last night. Sorry about that. My fault. Sort of got up the clubhouse, had dinner, and then met some nice lads from Essex, I think they said they were. Started chatting and everything with them, and time we got back it was time to get the rods out, and then it was sort of late, and as I'm now supposedly officially old, it was time to get some sleep with me Horlicks. But yes, so dinners, yeah, food was lovely actually. What did we have yesterday? It was like a roast dinner yesterday, big chunky chicken thing, portion, whatever you call them. Crunchy roast potatoes, which was nice. Green beans, carrots, and cauliflower gravy. I think I put a picture on there, so you'll see it. But yeah, no, it was really good. And I sort of sat on the table with the other lads that are fishing this lake. Yeah, nice bunch of lads. I think a couple of them have now had sort of a couple of smaller fish out. Excuse me. Me, unfortunately, still on nothing down here. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's very odd. I moved the right hand rod last night because Mark, bailiff guy, was saying that he was in the swim to my right and saw two fish show out at the edge of the tree line on a big bush, which sort of sitting here you can't really see it. So I put the boat out and the sonar out there last night, found a little clear patch, put a bait on there. Again, I'm just using double corn at the minute, but I'm not sure about that. I've had Saturday, so we've had a full day, say a day and a half, and nights, 2 nights on the corn alone, and it's not doing anything as such. And they do, I mean, the suggestion is to use small baits. Popped up corn apparently has been doing business, but I don't know. I might. I'll see how it goes today, because I'm going to leave them in today. I'm not going to move them. Just leave them there. But what I might do tonight is I might put some. I've got some small boilies, so I might put some boilies out tonight, and then put a boilie on the rig with a little bit of corn. And see if that can shake them up. The left hand rod is right down the corner in, I don't know if it's a proper name or if it's just messing about. They call it the aquarium. So apparently you get quite a lot of fish in there. So maybe my rig's aren't quite right. I don't know. It's very odd. It's early days. It's only Monday, so there's no need to panic yet. But it just would be nice to have something on the bank to show you. As you can see, today is a lovely sunny day again. We're on 10 to 9. I sort of got up about, I think I got up about 8. Need a couple of cups of coffee just to get the old circulation going. And I've been bitten. First bite on my hand as well. That's not bad for me. I normally get mullered by the mozzies, but I just got one bite on my hand, which is very annoying and itchy, but there we are. Yes, so, and I have to say, when I turned up Saturday, I think it was because I was tired, but I weren't sort of impressed with the signing in bit. And I had a word with Mark last night about it, And he sort of sat down, and he was quite alright. He didn't get the ump or anything like that. He was quite nice and pleasant about it. Sat down and sort of talked me through their thinking of why they do it, how they do it. Yeah, I mean, that does make sense when I think about it, but it's yeah, you know, it's one of them, and I suppose different lake people have different ideas of how to get everybody on, and sort of in an organised manner. And like I said, rather than just do, you know, everybody come in and then everyone goes tearing around like wacky races and get the peg that they want. I mean, because you've got to bear in mind, there are kids around here as well that sort of come with parents on holidays. I was actually talking to a young lad last night. He was 16, I think he was. And he'd fished this lake last week and done really well. And I mean, he was on I think he was on a different peg to me, where one of the other lads are. So that was lovely to see, lovely to hear. I mean, it's nice when you see 16-year-olds sort of coming out fishing and doing stuff rather than sitting at home playing on the Xbox and brain dead, really. But yeah, he was here last week, and he's on one of the other lakes this week, I believe. They extended his holiday, or his family extended the holiday, so that was good. A nice lad as well, very pleasant, not you know, nothing arrogant at all about him. He was a lovely, down to earth lad. But yeah, and he was a Scouser, so he's got to be good. You know, anything that comes out of Liverpool's normally good. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I do follow Liverpool, and I've done since I was about 7. Yeah. But yes, we've got to see what's happening now. I've got the swans down this end today. I don't know if you just saw them go by. They've been up the other end of the lake since we got here. And the lads that have had the 2 fish, they're up that end, so hopefully the swans coming down this end will bring a fish with them. We'll see. It could be an omen. But yeah. But still, we shall see what the day will bring. But yeah. Seriously contemplating the boilies. But I don't know. If I catch fish as it is, then I'll leave it as it is. But if I don't, then I might just try it on one, just switch it up and see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be another beautiful day. Yes, and I brought a nice baguette yesterday, so I shall do breakfast in a little while, which I think we'll have a bacon and sausage baguette. Yes, and see if I can cook it without burning anything down, which we'll see. But right, yeah, so that's it really at the minute. Sorry we haven't got fish to show you yet, but we are trying our best. Possibly over trying, because I suppose you always do, to try and get that first fish. Well, then once you've got the first one, you sort of lose the pressure a bit, don't you, so you can relax a bit more. But yeah. Spot wise, I still need to find something for that middle rod. Even with the sonar on, it goes out a fair way, but then you lose the signal on it. So if you've got a Wi-Fi extender or whatever, and you're coming here, it might be worth getting one or bringing it, just so you can get a bit more signal. Yeah, so I've just got to find somewhere for that one. I'm quite happy with the left and the right, because actually Mark showed us a picture last night, and the right hand rod over towards the other peg, I've got a little clear area that I'm on now, but I might put the boat out later and explore a little bit further out into the lake, because there's a photo, big chunky fish on his own, which I thought was really odd. There was no other fish with him, it was just one on his own. And then as you go out, there was like a big bed of weed, and then there was like a clear patch, which maybe, obviously Mr. Big Fat Carp's dinner plate. So I might see if I can find that, and then just pile it up on there and see what happens. I might put more bait in as well, I don't know, because I'm not putting a lot out, and I'm wondering if the silverfish or the other fish that are in here are mopping it up before the carp come in, so that all that's left is like my baits out there. I don't know. It's, see, those who say fishing is dead easy, it's not. It's a thinking game. And it's like we were talking last night, and so like everyone thinks, oh, come to France, going to bag up, but it's not like that at all. If you want to come to France and you've never been, it's just the same as fishing in England, really. You can either get on them or not. If they're feeding, they're feeding. If they're not feeding, they're not feeding. It's weird on here because I haven't really seen many shows this end, so I've got no idea where fish are. So I'm just putting them on spots that people have recommended that sort of know the lake. And then you've sort of got to hope that the fish sort of cruise around. I mean, they will move around during the week. Oh, sorry, aeroplane going over there. Yeah, they will move around. So I suppose if you just keep on one spot, then you got a chance. I think one of the lads up the other end, he moved last night, but he's only here till Tuesday, so it's one of them, innit? I mean, he's come to catch fish, and I'm not sure because I'm not very good with names. I can't remember names very well, but I think he was the one who had one this morning. So if it was him, then well done, mate. Oh, I've got a little swan. Look, I don't know if you can see. Can you see my little swan? There he is. Oh, he's going away again now. He's obviously shy. Where have you gone? There he is. He's hiding round the corner. Yes. Well, at least that was nice of him just to not go through the rods for me. Yes. So yeah, that's it for now then. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, think about something to eat, and contemplate today's plan of attack. But yeah, I think I'm seriously going to put a boilie on one of them and just see what happens. Might put that one down the left-hand side. Yeah. Yes, we shall see. Right, on that cheery note, I will leave you to gaze at the peacefulness of the water, and I shall have a cup of coffee and get the old brain ticking over. Right, hi guys. Okay, so we've decided we are going to try boilies, but it is weedy, so I've got the exciting task of chopping boilies in halves. So they look like that. Oh, I'm a bit gone. The reasoning is because of the weed. I think if you have a whole boilie, like that, the weight of it, it's just going to go blub 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 straight to the bottom. The theory being, with them cut in half, is that they're supposed to flutter down nice and gently and sit on top of the weed. That's the theory. So what I've got here is I've got some of the DNA bug. I've got 18s and 15s here. So what I should do is I should cut quite a few of these in half. Mixture of both, like different sizes out there. And I'll put some particle out there as well with it. But predominantly I'm gonna change it over. I'm going to take the rig off that I've got, and I shall put a stiff hinge rig on one, because I think where I am the weed's not deep and thick, but I just want something so it shows out. So I shall probably end up taking the corn off on one. I'm going to try it on one. I'm not going to do it on all of them, just to see if it makes a difference. Yeah, I'll take the corn off and I'll put a helicopter rig on. Helicopter or stiff thing. I mean, the helicopter one, I know the lead should go through and it should just sit on top. But no, so it's not thick weed where I'm fishing. They're sort of fairly clear, so I'm wondering if a stiff hinge rig could do it, because with that you've still got the little chod section. Yeah, so that should just sit above it. I'm going to use a yellow bait though. I think I've got a yellow bait. I'll have to check. Be typical, wouldn't it? Normally, you don't bring one, but I think I've got some. It's I think I've got a yellow pineapple and butyric. Pretty sure I'll put it in there. I'll have to check. If not, don't know. We'll use another colour. I'm not going to go match and hatch, because it seems to be yellow seems to be doing quite a lot of the bites on here. And I've learnt that from Mark, another lad up there, and I can't remember his name. They're going to hate me because I can't remember names. One of the lads I spoke to last night, they came round this morning after breakfast and had a little chat, and he caught his on a yellow, so makes sense to use a yellow, I suppose. Not sure the size of the ones I've got, if I've got them. I'm sure I picked them up and put them in, but anybody who knows me when I go fishing, I always forget something. So it's probably a good chance that I've forgotten. If I have, I can have a look up the shop, see if they've got anything yellowy. Yeah, that'll be the plan. But we'll mix this lot together. That sort of looks like that. I don't know if you can see that very well. There, yes. So there's a mixture of them. Okay, so we'll. I brought these corder cut things years ago. They still work. I should treat myself really and upgrade. Right, so that's the 15. No, it's not. That's the 18s. See, you're not paying attention, are you? Right, so we'll do the same with the 15s. So we've got little 15 ones there, look. And then when you chop them, excuse the shaking, it's still shake. Where'd they go? Oh, there we are. So you end up with like a little tiny piece like that. See, and then that and that together. You got the two 2 different sizes. Yes, we'll sit here and carry on doing this for a little while. I'm getting in. Dear me, terrible. But still a nice day again. The sun is shining. There's been signs of fish. One of the lads were talking, one showed out just before halfway across the lake. I don't know what it was, if it was tench rolling or whatever. Might have been a little carp. And then I was looking out down the margin there on the left, and something showed down there. So that's why I loathe to really move the rigs, but it's so hard, because I think it's because you're trying so hard to get that first fish. But I don't really want to move too much, make too much disturbance. Oh, drop to boiling now. Oh, there he is. DNA bug, love it. It's a nice bait. It's yeah, I've had quite a lot of success on it. I mean, I used to catch a lot before, but then since I turned on the bug, my catch rate seemed to go up. And so I sort of stick with it, really. I tried, what did I try last year? Oh, I had the S7. Yeah, I think I had S7 at Rush's Lake last year. And again, I mean, that done well. I don't know. I know everybody has their own preference. Some people prefer CC more. Some people prefer Nash baits. I mean, I'm just happy with the DNA stuff. And if you don't know, I mean, DNA do some good bargains. You get like a 20 kilo bundle for was it 145, I think it is. And with that, you can mix and match your size of boilies, and you get a liquid as well. I think I brought the crab this time, and then you can get I think you get like a mixture of either pop-ups. So I think you get 2 tubs. I'm sure you get 2 tubs of pop-ups. So it's not bad. Not a bad bargain. But there, okay. Cold. He's dropping more than I'm putting in. Can't even find it. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Right, okay. Well, I'm going to carry on doing this. Yeah. We'll catch up in a little while. Well, absolutely gutted. Right hand rod bent round at half an hour ago. Good fish on. Well, I felt good fish. 1 weed bed, got it out. 2nd weed bed, got it out. 3rd weed bed, it's about the hook out. Ugh, gutted. Never mind. At least it shows the rig's working. Yeah, and that one, I put that one out last night about 10 o'clock-ish time. Left it there all day, I haven't touched it. And that's just 2 bits of corn with some particle around it. Oh, felt like it was close to coming in, let's put it that way. I don't know where that weed bed is, it's not far out there. Yeah, I felt it on there, I felt it spit the hook. But that's a good sign, there's fish in the area, so fingers crossed we'll see what we can do. I'll put it back out there straight away. Probably be no good because that'll probably spook them anyway. But yeah, we'll see. Next time, my little friend, you are coming in. Oh well. It's baking hot today again, so it's lovely at the minute. But yeah. we'll see. We start again. Well, little update. It's not quite right, is it? Let's turn that round. There we go. There we go, that's better. 2:15. Still smarting from losing that one, to be honest. But yeah, no, nothing else has really happened. Had a little visit from I think it's a sort of bailiff's relative or something like that. So he's had a look. Yeah, I'm in the right spots. So that's good. He said this swim is a slow starter. So he said it all normally sort of picks up Monday, Tuesday time. So it could be right. I mean, it's only Monday. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. So Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday day. Yeah. Yeah, we shall see. It's still nice and sunny. He said that we're in for a week of sun and whatever, so it should sort of settle down with the bites and everything. That should bring them on a bit because the weather's been all over the place. So we'll see. I've seen fish showing. I've seen more fish today than I have all since we've been here. Over in the corner one I've got over there, I've seen a couple of shows over there. So yeah, tonight I shall. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one on the corn over there. Am I? No, I'm not. No, I'm going to change that one tonight. I'm going to put. I've got a little yellow boilie. I'm going to put that over there with some of the bug that I chopped up, a few whole boilies and a bit of particle. Not too much. I just want to fish a bite at a time, really. But he did say on the way down there is another bit that doesn't do many fish, but it does slightly bigger fish, which I think I found as I was going down there, because I sort of went over and I thought, oh, is this the bit he's on about? But it wasn't, because it was like 41 wraps down there. So yes, but, so that's good to know there's another spot anyway. Yeah, I'm going to try and get the one over there that way to the pylon. We'll put that one back over there. I've got PVA bag on it for now. I just done a PVA bag up earlier and lobbed it out there, really, just pub shut fit. Well, you never know, it might work. Sort of out in the middle area. Nothing else happened on the right one since we had that one earlier that we lost. But yes, and I've bared all. I've got my legs out, so if that don't mean I'm going to get a bite, nothing will. My dear, probably be mosquitoes. But yeah, there's been I think there's been about 3 fish out around the whole lake today. I think Ben had one this morning, and someone else that had a little tench. Well, I say a little tench, looked quite a nice tench. I don't know what the weight of it was. And then somebody else this afternoon had a 21 pounder. So yeah, they're obviously getting there. I'm not sure if it means anything, but the wind is blowing very gently, not heavy wind, very gentle wind going up the other end toward Pegs 5 and that. So I don't know if that means anything, if what they do, if they follow the wind or not. So we should give it another couple of hours, then I shall reel in, clip them up ready for tonight, because tonight I've got dinner again tonight. I think I've been bitten again. Bloody hell, bloody mozzies. Yeah, dinner tonight is burger and chips, I think. That'll suit me down the ground, quite like that. And yeah, clip them up, come back. I'm not going to hang around up there long tonight. I want to get back, get them out. And then I've got some beers, so I can have a beer and kick back and hopefully land one through all this weed. I'm not sure. I've got size 4 hooks on, so I'm not sure whether to go a bit bigger. Don't know. pores should be big enough. But yeah, I'll stick a heavier leads on as well, I think, just to help drive it home. Hopefully if it's in tight enough, they won't be able to spit it out. But yeah, that's it really. All a bit boring at the minute, isn't it? But it's only been 48 hours now. And they do say it is quiet once you do the changeover. I don't know if it's because everyone, like you turn up and everyone's chucking out marker floats, and so we'll see what happens. Let's swing a bit. But we've got, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about four swims empty. Because I know these lads from Essex. I think they had some lad who was supposed to come, but he ain't turned up. So that's yeah. I know they normally leave like two empty. So if you want to move, you can. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame really. I wish I'd have known, and then my mate could have come, but when I phoned them and they said no, they're fully booked, so never mind. Next year maybe. There certainly seems to be a bit more action on the water, I must admit. But yeah, hey ho, we will see. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm waffling now, and yeah, I think the middle rod tonight I'll put out on a helicopter system. Yeah, I'll put that out there with one of them. I know where I've got to go, so that's why I want to get back sort of fairly early so I can get it out and it's sort of plenty of light to see what I'm doing. I'm having trouble at the minute with the deeper though, because it's you go so far and then you lose the signal on it, so you can't see, so you're just sort of having to rely on what people have said. But I'll have to get one of them Wi-Fi extenders. I don't know if anyone got a Wi-Fi extender. Are they worth it? Please do comment if you've got one and you think they're worth getting. Yes. But yeah, not a lot. No fish to show you as yet. So hopefully sooner rather than later. Well, hello viewers. We are now Monday night. It is 9:15. Just finished putting the rods back out. Now I have to confess, I have cheated. There are spots out there that I've been sort of aiming to, but I need a Wi-Fi extender for the deeper because you lose the signal. So a couple of them I've just gone on estimates really. But tonight I asked Lee, I think it's Lee, I'm sure his name's Lee. If I got that wrong, I'm sorry. Not very good with names. Anyway, he came up with one of the boats you can hire here. You can hire a bait boat for the week, and they're well worth it by the looks of it, to be honest. I must admit, it's got a sonar built in and everything, and they're quite a big boat as well. Lovely and quiet. Yeah, so he went out to the spots, found the clear patches, like really clear, so you could see they were clear. And then what I did was, I trundled behind him with my boat, got to the position he was in, and then set that as the spot. So hopefully now we're fishing, and definitely know we're fishing on real clear spots. And that's where we're going to stay all week now. We're just going to stay in them spots. If I catch, I catch. If I don't, not my fault. I'm on clear spots. Fish ain't there, fish ain't there. So, you know, I ain't bothered. I'm relaxing. Sun's shining still. Well, it's just going down, but it's still nice and sort of, it's a bit muggy, but it's quite pleasant. Yeah, I've changed my lead system as well, because I had them on the leg clip, but I had it just nicked on, so it came off, but it wasn't coming off, so it bugged me. And I found in my little bag some drop-off leads, proper drop-off leads, so I've put them on, and hopefully they'll drop off, and I won't be bringing back so much weed. Doesn't mean the fish still ain't going to go in the weed and try and lose me, but I'll have a bit of an advantage without the leads hanging there. But yeah, tea tonight, or dinner tonight, whatever you want to call it, wherever part of the country you come from, was burger and chips. That's lovely, actually, really nice burger. Yeah, I think they call it the Attila burger, but I think they've changed it to just a cheeseburger type thing, but it was really nice. Nice crispy chips, and you get a good portion, so thank you, Louise, for that. Yeah, I had a chat with the lads, other lads on air. I think, oh god, I can't remember the name, sorry, but there's one lad who's either in 6 or 7, and Ben, I remember Ben, right, he is in 5 at the minute, but he's got to go tomorrow, so this other lad's going to jump into 5. They've found some spots between them apparently today, so they've got 3 definite clear spots, so he's going to go on there and fish on them. And I think up there you've got a little sluice gate as well, so from what Mark told me when I came on the Saturday, I think they sort of do hang around the sluice gates. So yeah, fingers crossed he'll catch. I don't think he's caught anything yet, so we're all in the same, well, we're both in the same boat. And Big Al, I call him Big Al. He's nice, lovely bloke, really is a nice bloke. He's fishing in 9, which is pretty much opposite me by the pylons. Him and John, I believe it is. Yeah, Big Al, I don't think he's had anything yet either. So, but it's still early days, it's still only Monday. Yeah. It's lovely evening, sitting here having a nice beer, relaxing. Got to say, Mark and Louise and Lee, I mean, they are really nice. They will help you out as much as they can. I was like Lee, I mean, he volunteered to come around with a boat and whatever, but he didn't have to. You know, it's just a bit above and beyond, really, isn't it? There's little things like that. I think I said that earlier on about something else they do, which just makes you want to come back. So yes, so hopefully tonight will be the night, and it won't weed me up and I'll lose it, so we'll just see what happens. But yes, so please enjoy the lovely peaceful view. Lots of nature around there. I mean, there's like herons, kingfishers, and noises of all sorts of weird animals, but yeah, hopefully none of them like eating people. Yeah. So yes, there we are. There's nothing else to say really at the moment. We're still confident of catching. You know, I'm a bit miffed. I lost that one this afternoon, but that shows there are fish that come in the area and the rigs are working. So yeah, it's got to be good. We just keep our fingers crossed and hope they pop back. But yeah. There we are, rigs on are... I've changed one of the rigs. The one that is 27.5 wraps out towards the big pylons. What I've done with that one is I've just put a boilie on it with a bit of plastic corn top in it. And then in the boat I put some of the chopped up boilies that I did this morning, and particle and a few whole boilies, not a lot, just enough to hopefully some big fat greedy one comes along and eats it all up and decides he likes my bait as well. So yeah, I haven't put too much in, but yeah, the others, the left and the right rod, they are still on popped up corn. But I thought I'd just try something different just to see what happened with the with the left hand rod. I did put some chopped up boilies in it, just to see, I don't know, a bit of variety down there. So you got the particle, my 2 bits of corn, and the boilies, and they're not big, so hopefully, fingers crossed. Yes, it's now down to the fish, but I'm not going to move them. I shall leave them there, unless of course I get fish, then there'll be great excitement. But if I don't, then I'll leave them out there all night again. It's like that right hand rod. See, I left it out there all night last night, all morning, and it went off at lunchtime. So I shall probably aim to do the same again today. And the great extravaganza of the day is, yes, I always forget something, and I am now quite vividly picturing the battery charger on the table in the living room, because I forgot to put it in the bag when I packed. At the minute, that battery's on 60, and then I've got 2 that you can add together. So I'm hoping I've got enough to get me through the week. Oh god, I'm such a noddy. Oh well, never mind, that adds to the adventure, doesn't it? So yeah, we shan't use the boat much if we can help it. But, never mind. Right, okay, that's it. I'm going to sit back and I'll leave you just to look at the lovely water for a little while, and then I'll turn it off because you'll probably get bored. Good morning, viewers. We're now Tuesday morning. Yeah, not a single bleep last night, which I was very surprised because they're on really clear patches. Got small baits out as suggested. About the only bite I got, I think, was 1, 2, 3, probably about 6 mosquito bites. Yeah, it was my own fault though, because it was really hot and muggy last night, so I actually did sleep with the door open. I've got to change it over, I think, put the mozzie door on, then I'll close it and still get the fresh air in. But yes, so Tuesday, no fish. Not too bad, we've only been here 2 days. So for, you know, lakes this size and that, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the spots, so I think we'll stay on them spots now for the rest of the week. We'll just keep baiting it up. Yeah, see what happens. They've got to mooch around. I think one of the guys is moving today, so I think I'll pretty much keep most of that side bank clear. I think he's moving because he hasn't caught over there, so he's going in 5, I think, whereas where Ben was, and I think Ben moved in there and had one. I think he's only had one. I haven't seen. They've very kindly added me onto their WhatsApp group. I haven't seen anything on there about people catching during the night, so I'm assuming it's been fairly quiet all the way around. But you got really hot weather. So I would suggest that July, August time probably isn't the best time to come when it's mega hot. Don't know, they've had all sorts of weather over here as well, apparently, the weeks leading up to it, so it's sort of probably throwing the fish out a little bit, feed wise and confidence wise. But no, we will see. We'll leave them on the spots today. I'm not going to move them, I'm just going to leave them there, and then probably reel in about 3:30, 4 o'clock time. Yeah, then go up, have a shower, relax, bit of dinner. I don't know what's for dinner tonight. Oh, steak and ale pie for dinner tonight, which quite looking forward to. If it's anything like the rest, it should be good. But yeah, there we are. That's it. Nothing to report. I'm just sitting here watching the water. I mean, I've been up since 6, and we're now 8:45. It was really clear on it this morning, no mist or anything. But I think the weather app I saw, it's supposed to be like 20, 29, 30 today, something like that. So I think again it's going to be a bit of a boo. But I'm hoping, because the one I've got down on the left hand side is sort of quite a shadowy area. So it's sort of in the shadows there. So you would have thought they'd move down there during the day, get out the sun. But I don't know. You can't tell what a fish is thinking, can you? Yes. So everyone who thinks, yeah, I'll go to France, bag up. Not always the case. Some blokes, you've got to work at it really hard. I mean, I'll be happy this week if I just get one fish. I'll be happy. If I get one and land it through all the weed, I'll be ecstatic. But we shall see. I don't know if I said in the last video, but I've changed the lead systems so they literally just drop off on the take. Hopefully that'll hopefully raise the fish up a little bit, but they don't, because they know where they want to go and straight into the weed beds. But at least you won't have the lead hanging. If you do come and fish this lake, I would recommend using drop-off leads. If you don't use them, I'd get yourself some and get set up on them, because it is horrendous with the weed when you're trying to reel in. I mean, I've got loads of weed down the corner here that I've just, every time, I just keep pulling it in and pulling it in. So yeah, so that was number one tip I can give you, is get drop-off leads. But yeah, there we are. We're not despondent yet. We're let's say we're only 2 days in, or 2 proper full days. So yeah, we'll keep plugging away. You never know. It only takes a second. But yeah, so there we are. That's about as much as we can do for now. So I'm going to sit back, have a cup of coffee, and yeah, just sort of keep watching the water. Yeah, it's funny though, because you don't see many signs of fish. I mean, even during the night, I mean, I was up because it was so muggy. I mean, I think it was about 1 o'clock by the time I got to sleep. But I just kept watching the water, thinking, oh, it's dark, you know, see if there's anything showing or whatever. But I couldn't see nothing down this end at all. Yesterday during the day, there was a couple I saw, and then we had that bite. So yeah, there we are. That's it. I say peace and quiet, but if you're in peg 1, I think you're sort of one of the closest ones to the road. So you hear all the motors going by, so it's not that peaceful, but it's okay. You get used to it. There's not that many cars and that. So yeah, there we are. That's it at the moment. Well, there we are, guys. Is that working? I can't see the sun's there. Yep. So, one on the right, left, margin just shut off. Yeah, I've been having knocks on the right hand side, so I thought that was going to go. But no, left hand one went. 41 wraps down. Dropping the lead helped, because still brought in a ton of weed, but that's where he buried himself. But we have a fish. Not the biggest in the lake. Little dumpy footballer. There he is. 26.12. Lovely. Blank over. Let's relax now. See if we can catch some more. There you go, my little friend. Bye bye. Yes! Get in! Oh, well, there we are. patience pays off. That's down that left down margin. Haven't done anything to it, just left it there all night. I did put a little bit more bait out on it this morning. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe you need to put more bait out. So I might try that later on when I put them out for tonight. I've got it straight back down there. There was quite a bit of commotion down there when I was going out there, so I'm hoping they're still loitering in the area. I think it's quite a distinguished fish, that one. It looks very much like a football gone wrong. But yeah, 26-12. Yeah, I was happy with that. That's good. That's a good start. Just got to keep at it now and see if we can get them a bit bigger. But happy. Stress is off. Pressure's off now. I can relax a bit more and haven't blanked. I said I'll be happy with one fish, and if that's the one fish, I'll be happy with that because he's quite a character. So I don't know which one was worth looking at, him or me, actually, to be honest, in the photos. I'll give it to me. I'll let him have another day. So nothing for it now. Customary beer, celebration, and yeah. Whew, chill out again. Well, yes, there we are. 2 hours later. I was in a little kip because it's a bit warm. Left hand rod again. That's £27, 12-ounce mirror. No, £27.8, sorry. Ounce. See that from there. A bit angry, but there you go. And there it is. £27.7. Yeah. All right, let's punt back. Right, bit warm. Let's start again. This time 2:05. Yeah, we'll put it out again, and I'll give it till 4, half 4. Then go and have a shower and dinner. Excellent idea. Oh, get hold of it. There we go. £32, 1 ounce. Excellent. Just had a storm, so I think that's brought them on. I'm very angry. Right, excellent. Get some pictures and put her back. Oh, right, there we are. So that was a £32, 1 ounce. It's good, so they're getting bigger. It's raining now. We saw a bit of the storm we've had. That's still sort of going on. Different places. The old lightning pops up every now and again. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a runny nose. Yeah, so a little bit iffy playing that fish in the lake with the carbon fibre rod sticking in the air. Like, yeah, thank you. Oh well, we got it in. Yeah, no notifications, nothing on it, no bleeps, no nothing. It just went, and that was it. Yeah, excellent. Good. Right, we are now 4:30 in the morning. Yes, can't sleep. So muggy still. So I've got a cup of coffee. Just going to sit here and look out the lightning and see if we can get another fish, hopefully. But yeah, I'd say it's quite good. Like I said, there was no need to panic. It's Tuesday. Well, it was Tuesday yesterday, Wednesday today. So I know it normally takes a couple of days because once you get to France, you've got to find your spots, and sometimes that can take a little while to find good spots and be positive with them. I mean, it took me a couple of days, but I got there. They're all on it. They've all produced now, apart from one, which is one out into the middle of the lake, which I'm surprised. I thought that might produce more, but still time. What else has happened? Not a lot, really. Yeah, that's about it, really. The storm woke me. Well, so I did have a little sleep, and then the storm woke me up. So delightful. But it's nice. It adds to the adventure. Right. Okay. I'm not going to waffle. That's it. It's time for coffee. Well. Yes, Wednesday, midday. Yeah, since that fish this morning, 4 o'clock, nothing has happened. It's gone very quiet. We've had quite a lot of rain earlier on this morning, so I don't know if that's sort of put them off a bit, but I would have thought the rain would have turned them on and made them want to, atmosphere and pressures and all that palaver, but apparently not. The only other exciting thing is that during the night while I was playing that fish and had my head torch on, a bug flew in my mouth and I ate it accidentally. But yes, I've got a funny throat, so I don't know what I ate, but there we are. Hopefully we will survive, because it's I think ironically, for tea or dinner tonight is curry. So, and it's it's really muggy and horrible again now. It doesn't feel as hot as it was. I think it's just a little bit cooler, but it's very muggy. But yes, I thought we might have had a fish, because I normally get them around about now. The two I had yesterday, first one was at 12. The day before I lost that one around about 12. Yeah, so I was really hoping that we'd have one again, unless they've moved out somewhere else. I think the lads in 9, I think they're struggling, bless them. So one dead opposite me there. Over there. Yeah, I think they're struggling. It's a shame, really, because I mean they're nice guys, and when you come on these sort of things, you want everyone to catch, really. I suppose because I made friends with them during the week as well, and you sort of like, you really want them to catch, but there's still time. So it's only Wednesday, so we've still got 3 nights and 2 days. So let's see what happens. I'm contemplating, because I found that other spot the other day when I put the shop's boat out. Yeah, there's another spot over to my right. two minds what to do, because it's quite a nice area, so I might put some bait on it tonight. Leave the one to the right where it is for tonight, because that's when I had to fish off last night. And if I don't get anything tonight on it, then I might tomorrow put it on that other patch. We'll see. It's yeah, it's one of them, what to do. I've had a fish from where I am, left and right. I haven't had anything in the middle. I can't put the middle rod over there because that'll be too tight to the other line. So I don't know. And I know that area out there where that middle rod is a clear area. But we tried different last night. We put a little pink peril on there. They're normally pretty lucky for me, but that hasn't done anything. The only thing that seemed to be catching on is the double popped up corn. Yes, I might put that back out there. I don't know. We will see. Let's see what happens. Would be nice to be doing one of these vlogs and the rods bend around and the alarm go off, and then you can see me waddling down there like an idiot in my waders. But yes, bait presentation wise is like they've said, just keep it really simple. That's why I've got KD rigged on. Nice and simple, effective. That does the job. And you can do bottom baits, pop up wafters, whatever on them. But I'm sitting in the bivvy and I've got my little fan blowing nice cool air at me. It's like yesterday, the sweat was pouring off you yesterday. Just sitting there doing nothing. I don't know. Yes. Right, okay, well we shall sit here and continue watching the water, seeing if we see any signs of any little fishy wishes. And yes, I'll turn the mic off and then I'll let you enjoy the tranquility of the lakeside. Well, there we are. It's Wednesday evening now, and we're 7:20. I got back from dinner. Very nice it was. It was a chicken burger, spicy chicken burger, loads of chips. Certainly a good portion to fill you up. So I've had that. And I've come back, put the rods out earlier. I thought, no, get them out earlier. They've been out for 8 hours. So, yeah. But rest to swim a bit, just see if there's any food in there, if fish have been in eating it and whatever. Put them out, just a little bit of bait again, not a lot. Just a tiny little bit, just to get a bite, basically. We've got some nice steady rain now. It's not too hard, it's nice, just coming down nice and steady, which is nice. Temperature hasn't changed, humidity is mental. When I was sweating buckets just standing out in the lake, putting the rods out, and I weren't doing nothing, just stood there. But there, I don't know, never mind. What I have done tonight as well is there was 2 clear spaces on the right hand side, so I'm fishing the one that I caught the fish on last night, and then I've just put a little bit of bait on the other one, and I shall do that again tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening, and then Friday morning I'll probably put a rod on it just to see if anything happens there. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully that might produce a big fish, but we will have to wait and see. But yeah, so it's just sitting in the bivvy now, and yeah, chill out, watch the water. Hopefully we get a bite soon, but I doubt it. It's been really quiet around the whole lake today apparently. There were several of the lakes, from what I can make out, people have been struggling, but I think that's the weather, to be honest with you. It is very, very, very hot, and then you get rain, and then we had the storm last night, and several of the lads were saying that was talk to, and I really thought the storm and the rain that we had last night would bring them on, but it just hasn't seemed to produce that way. But never mind. I've had 3, so I'm not being greedy. I'm happy. Anything I get is a bonus. Yeah, I had a nice chilled out week. Well, so far, so it's only Wednesday, so still got a bit of time to go, and we'll see what happens. Well, good morning people. Thursday morning. Very quiet night again, no bleeps, no nothing. Quite a heavy rain downpour, which I thought might bring them on again. I mean, that came down really, really heavy for a while. But yeah, very quiet night. I've been talking to a lot of the other people though. It's the same all the way around the lake. It's complex. Everyone I think is struggling. There's a few fish coming out, a couple of nice ones that have been out, a couple of young lads. They had a new 60 out on heron, I believe, the other day. So they are coming out, but just not as prolific as normal. If you go on Abbey Lake's website, it does say Attila is as close to Run's water as possible. Not this year, it's not. I think the lads that were here the week before us, they struggled. We're struggling. So I think a couple of lads up there in the other group, I don't think they've caught anything yet, which is not what you want when you come to France. I know it's the same. Fishing is fishing whatever country you're in, wherever you are in the world, but you know, you sort of book it up and you look forward to coming, and you're looking forward to catching a decent lump or two. So there's still 2 days to go, so you don't know, something, you know, may turn. It's a lot grayer this morning than it has been. I can't do a lot on my phone because since we had that lightning storm the other day, it's like I can't get anything on the phone down here. I have to go up to the clubhouse and sit by the Wi-Fi a bit. So I don't know what's happened there. Modern technology, marvellous, isn't it? So yes, nothing exciting to tell you. Had a good night's sleep. That's about it, really. As for now, we will just sit here a bit, enjoy the nice. It's still muggy, but it's a little bit cooler than it has been. I think it's going to be warm again today. Marvellous. I'm not a warm, hot weather person. I hate hot weather. But never mind. I'm not going to touch the baits again. I'm just going to leave them out there and see what happens with them. I'm going to tidy the bivvy up because it looks like a bomb shelter. So I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up in there. Bring the rods in probably around 4 o'clock. That's what I've tried to do all week, apart from yesterday when I brought them in early just to rest it. And yeah, 4 o'clock, then have a shower, shave, and freshen up a bit, ready for the mad excitement, which will be Thursday night's big fish night. We'll see. Right, okay, that's it for now. I'm just going to chill back, coffee, and watch water. Right, well, we're sat here doing nothing. Right, this is the view from Peg 1. Let's see if we can show you all the swims. I don't know how well you can see it. Over there, that's Peg 9. And then you come round. Down in that channel, I believe 6, 7 and 8. Quite a lot of trees there. If you want to fish 5, you're looking over there. No trees, no shade or anything in there. I don't know, I forgot his name, but we were talking the other night and he said it's baking hot because you've got no shade. Come round a little bit and I think the Peg 4 must be over there somewhere, just in the corner with them trees. Got a nice reed bed along there, and then the gap in there I believe is Peg 3, and then you come right round along the reed bed. There's a lot of weed there, but apparently once you get about 20 metres out it clears. So we've got one there anyway, somewhere out a bit. And then Peg 2 is sort of just around the corner here. And then I'm in Peg 1. That's the swims. If you do go on the website, the Abbey Lakes website, there is a map there. And it does tell you or show you what is your water. Yes, yeah, that's the swims. But yeah, I don't know what all the swims are like. I mean, this one's all right. You haven't got a great deal of room. I mean, I've just got the single bivvy on with the winter skin. It's sort of set right back, so it takes up most of the swim, and this one sort of slopes down to the lake as well. Talking to Mark the other day, I said, like, when I've had those 3 fish, sort of trying to put the cradle so it's sort of level, but apparently there's more water in here at the minute than there should be, and he said it sort of flattens out, which I suppose, looking in the edge of the water, I suppose it does a little bit. But yes, so there we are. I mean, I like Peg 1. If you get the choice, Peg 1 is quite nice. You've got quite a lot of water to your left. You've got quite a bit out to the front of you, and then a little bit to your right as well, so you've got a good selection. I mean, I haven't been around any of the other swims to see anybody, so I'm not sure what their sort of scenario is with water. But yes, it's what we are now, 9:45. Nothing has happened. It's all been very quiet. It's very overcast this morning, but that's sort of cleared up now, and blue skies are back upon us. There's little swans. There's some little swans. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if you can. They're right over there. They're there, yes. Apparently they like Peg 9. I saw an owl over there, and he was saying, yeah, he's like been getting a lot of knocks getting out, and just find out it's the swans going through his lines. Touch wood, we've been all right up here. They haven't really sort of bothered us much up here. But yes, I don't know if it's an omen to say nothing comes up this way or what, but never mind. Yes, I think I know. Chair's creaking. Yeah, you come to these places, you want to catch fish, but I mean, there's quite a lot of families on the complex at the minute, which is quite nice to see. Mums and kids and everything. Quite a few youngsters fishing as well, doing quite well as well. Bless them, that's good. But yeah, you know, you want to catch fish, but you got to remember you're on holiday as well. So as long as you enjoy yourself and have a good time, you're okay. You know, fish is our bonuses. You can't always fish or catch. That's why it's called fishing, not catching. That's very profound, that, wasn't it? Good God. And I believe if you do come with a family, or you want to reel in one day and do something different, I think about 5 minutes up the road, if that, there's a water adventure park thing with like an assault course on the lake. You can swim and do all sorts of cool down a bit, ice creams and everything there apparently, if it's hot and you just want to rest or swim for a day, or you just want to do something different. So and then you got the village or town, little village, little town, whatever you want to call it. That is literally 5-10 minutes up the road as well. Yeah, there's some, if you're into your buildings, I mean, there's some lovely looking buildings down there. There's also a very good bakery something down there, so apparently to do really good stuff in there. I was going to go in there, but I just haven't had time really. I want to keep your rods out in the mornings as long as possible, so just see what happens. I don't know what the answer is here really. If you leave them out, bring them in, reel them out, keep baiting up, I don't know. It's one of them. It's been a funny old week. It's very frustrating, but there we are. Got a nice view. I've had a bit of rain, so that's like being at home. That's good. But yeah, no, it's okay. I think this one's going to be Lakers. Yeah, no, is it this one? I don't know. There's quite a few. If you go on the website anyway, Abbey Lake's website, then you can see all the info that you want. Give you the like meal deal prices. You can hire bait boats and everything as well. So, and then I found out last night as well that if you want to save a bit of room in your car, they do hire out the large paddock cradles for the week as well. So it's, you could come basically with just your rods and your bivvy and get everything else here, I think. Little tackle shop's got a few bits and bobs in it. But yes, there we are. So we'll sit here a little bit longer, chill out, just keep fingers crossed that some little fishy or big fat fish is going to come along and snuffle up our bait. Yeah. Patience is a virtue. There we go, that's on. Right, so rig of choice this week has been the ever trusty KD rig. Length of the Fox Camo Tox soft in light camo. I think it's like, yeah, £20 this one. I'm not precise on the size of it, to be honest, because you can always adjust it. I've already done the loop at the end because it does take me a little bit of a while to do it. So that's a bait needle, hang on. Bait needle. What's the bait needle? Oh, there it is. thought I had it out. Yes. Right, so I think I may have shown you how to do this, or how I do it before. Bit of little plastic corn. This may be the right way, maybe the wrong way, but this is the way I do it. And it seems to work. It's done me 3 fish this week, and normally catches fish. So what you have to do then is get it through this tiny little loop. Which we will try our best. There we go, yeah, we're on. So we put that on there like so. And what I use, ow, if I can get to them, is the little bait stop ones. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah, little bait stop ones there. They've got the little hook on, so you just put the hook through the gap there. I'm hoping this is the right one, because I've just got this out of a different packet. And then I'll pull them up tight. To each other. So then you end up with that. I might just actually try that in the water, just see if it sits upright. I'm not sure, because I've got the top one out of a different bag. Yeah, it floats. Yeah, cool. As long as it's the floating ones, so it sits up. There we are, it's quite simple, isn't it? Must be if I can do it. Then I love these hooks. These are the BMG ones. Size, I'm using a size 4 R curve, barbed, because on here it is barbed or micro barbed. And these hooks, I love these hooks, they've never let me down. And BMG tackle, I mean, delivery is really good. Test it, yes, that's very sharp, thank you. Slide it through the back. Dink. Then what I try and do is try not to crook yourself. So it sort of sits fairly much on the bottom of the hook, like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll do 5 turns over it, going away from the gap in your hook. And that probably sounds the same. And then I'll just let it drop. 1, 2, 3, like so. Bring it back down. And back through there. Right, okay, we'll try again. Battery went then, sorry about that, folks. Yeah, so KD rig, the way I do it. So a blunt of Camotex, light camo in the soft, so it's nice and supple. BMG size 4 R curve hook, and then through the back of the hook I hold that flush there, and I do 7 round it, drop the bait down, and then do 3 round it, and then come back up through the back of the hook. So it looks like that when you're finished. This is the way I do it. So it may not be right, but someone will moan and say, no, you don't do it that way. But that's the way I do it, and it works. And so I've caught 3 fish today, this week, not today, sorry. And it's worked on other waters for me. And it's quite a versatile rig as well, because you can bottom bait it, you can waft it, you can do whatever you like with it, really. And I just find it really good. It's old school. It's not all your Ronnie rigs and all your D rigs and all that sort of malarkey. There's very few mechanical parts to it, but it just works. So yeah, the BMG ones I use, love these. They're very, very good hooks, very sharp. Never had one break on me or bend on me. So yes, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And then we slide that up there. No, we won't actually, because we're going to put it on a drop-off lead. So multi-swivel, like so. There's 2 rings on there. These are the bags a bit. Eska Angling double flexi ring swivels. Try not to lose any, but I use them. And then all I do is put that there without losing it. Decide the length I want, and a little overhand knot. People say do the figure of 8, so I've been doing figures of 8. Don't know if it makes any difference, to be honest. I think as long as you've got a good overhand knot, that should work. Ooh. Get through there. There we go, like there. Just a little bit. And then I'll just use the end of the baiting needle just to pull it tight. Pinch it up a bit, like so. And there you have it. Do waste a little bit, but never mind. Snip that off. That's gone there. And that's there. And that is what you end up with, which is all very lovely. Then you put it through one of the bigger rings. As I say, this is just the way I do it. So, people may have their own way of doing things. Everybody does. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. Ding, ding, ding. That's lovely now. It's a really cool day at the minute. And the wind's trickling down here, so hopefully we'll have a fish. Oh, a little squirrel. Little squirrel just went by my feet. Excellent. doesn't help with the rubbery. Then I'll pull that all through the loop, like so, followed by the hook. It does help if A, you don't shake, and B, you don't stick it in your finger. Pull that up to there, pull that little loop past there. And there we are. That's it. Dead simple, but effective. Just go and sit it in the water. Let's just see what it looks like. You can really see. Yes, it's there, nice. Right, it's a bit hard to see in that water, unfortunately. Yeah, and that's it really. And then what I do with the drop-off lead system that I'm using, just maybe that's so I can see what I'm doing. Lead. Your small swivel goes in the bottom of the lead like so, and then your main line attaches to the spare swivel. If you can see that very well. Comes over the top, goes through. You have your little tail rubber which is on your line, and then that just literally nicks on there like so, and then when you get a fish or you get tangled, that'll pop off, and then that when the fish pulls and you're pulling, that just pops out. So it's quite a simple little setup, but yeah, we'll give it an hour, and then I'm going to put this on the spot that I've been feeding up but I haven't fished on yet. So there we are. That's how I do mine. It's up to you. You know, if you've never tried it, it's worth a go. It's a very effective old school rig, I think. I don't think many people use them nowadays, sadly. But yeah, there we are. The KD rig by Sean. Well, there we are. It's just gone 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. My rods have done absolutely zilch. I think ours and yeah, they're the Smarker, the same up there in 9. But on a good point, young Craig over there in 5 has just had a PB, just over £46 I believe it was. So he's done well. Well done to him on that one. And Al very kindly went round and helped him weigh it, take some photos, and I believe very unselfishly gave him the buckets. So that's good. Yeah, well done Craig, brilliant job. What I will do is the lads have given me permission to put the photos on of the fish they've caught, so I'll put a little bit together with their fish on. I think John over there in 4, I think he's had a couple of carp. I think he was plagued with tench, I think, at the beginning, but I think he's now got through the carp. I believe He's had a 20 and a 27 or something, and a 36, I think it was. I may be wrong. If I am, do apologise, John. But yeah, me here, I'm still stuck on nothing. The rigs in the same spots, same rigs that I've caught them 3 on earlier on in the week. Yeah, don't understand it at all. It's all very weird. But there you go, that's fishing, isn't it? Nothing to get upset about, lose any sleep about. I've caught, so, you know, I haven't had a wasted journey. It would have been nice to have caught some more, but there you go, that's fishing. You've got a big lake, fish moving around. Yeah, but it's nice today. I've got the so the wind is trickling down this way a little bit, so I've got a nice little ripple on the water. What have we done? Nothing really. I've just left them where they are. Put a little bit of bait out this morning, and when I say little, it's literally just a quarter of a scoop. Very, very little. Did the same last night. So I shall leave them there till we go for dinner, and yes, and then have another go tonight. Last night tonight, so it'll be nice to finish with one, and it'd be round the trip off if Alan and Mark catch over there. That'd be good. Really, fingers crossed for them, because I mean they're lovely guys. They deserve a fish. They put the effort in, and yeah, so they deserve it. But yeah, there we are. I've had a bit of a tidy up and put quite a bit of stuff in the van already that I'm not going to need. I should do some more when I come back tonight. Want to be away. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I want to be away sort of fairly early tomorrow morning. I want to go down the supermarket and get some. When I was down there, they had some lovely sausages. I love sausages, so I want to stop in there and get a load of sausages before we head to the ferry. Yes, week's gone really quick, actually, to be honest. It's one of them. You think, oh, a week or ages, but it flies by. Fishing has been a real struggle. I think it's the same for everybody on all the lakes. Yeah, I mean, there have been fish come out. There's been some nice fish come out on the other lakes. I think on Heron there, the new 60. There's a young lad that we see up here. I mean, he's smashed his PB twice. And I mean, say young lad, he's probably, I don't know, I'll probably get this totally wrong, but I'd say between 12 and 14. But yeah, I think he smashed his PB yesterday, I think it was, with a 35, something like that, which is great. Rather than sitting at home playing on the Xbox or whatever, sat in the bedroom like a zombie, he's out catching fish, and I think he's with his granddad, I think, so that makes it even a little bit more special, doesn't it? And a chap we've been talking to on Frog, now I don't mean this in any disrespect at all to anybody, but Frog basically is sort of like beginners. Like if you've never been to France before and you come here, then Frog's probably the one for you. It is the easiest of the lakes. So yeah, lad we spoke to, he's had quite a lot of fish out of there, but he's happy. He's had some decent weights. Yes. But now we've had some good socials. Good. It's been really nice. Sort of met some really nice people on here. It's yeah. So if you're a social sort of person, then yes, it's worth coming. It's worth booking up the meal deals. I mean, admittedly, I don't do breakfast just because I want to leave the rods in the water in the morning, because possible bite time. It's hard to tell what bite time is on here, to be honest. I still haven't sussed it out. I had my two round about 12. The one I lost was at 12. I think Craig's one he just had, I think that was round about 12. But then, you know, I had that one in the evening, or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had another one 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's how I think it's just if they're in the area, innit? But yes. So yeah, there we are. It's been good. Enjoyed it. Totally sort of relaxed a bit. Get a little bit frustrated. I'm on Vodafone with the phone, and then excuse me. Everything was working great, and then we had that sort of really powerful storm, and then I've lost all internet down here on the phone. Once I get to the clubhouse, it works fine. So I don't know what's going on there, but we'll hopefully get it sorted. So yeah, it was nice and overcast this morning. That's all gone now. We've got blue skies, nice lovely clouds, and the sun's beating on me. But yes. But yeah, if you're if you think of a trip to France, I mean, it's worth looking at Abbey Lakes. The people are nice. They're helpful. They sort of give you a few tips. Possibly after dinner, I'm going to have a little sit down and a little chat with Mark. I'm not sure what his title is, if he's head bailiff or if he's manager or what he is, but hopefully he'll put that straight tonight. And we'll see if we can get him to, I don't know, give you a few tips or a few pointers on, you know, why you should come here, what to expect, and stuff like that. So yeah, so apart from that, at the minute, I've got nothing else to show you, no fish, no nothing. Cradle sat over there, nice and dry now, which is not what you want. There you go. Yeah, so we're just going to sit here and watch the beers. I might have a beer and watch the water. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully not too long. We might have another fish. Craig, what sort of day you had, mate?
Oh, amazing. Caught with PB, two PBs. Didn't get a bucket for one of them, though, did I?
And what was your PB?
Where was it? Hold on. Where'd you put it? 46.4.
46.4.
Yep.
Excellent. And what was your PB before that?
What's the France one? 35.4.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
Brilliant, yeah. Big Fish Friday.
Yes. And you were in Peg.
Peg 5 on Attila.
And what's that like?
Hot.
Nice? Is it nice
No,
swim?
it's hot. You've seen me. I've got no trees for shade.
Sunbather, for a sunbather.
Yeah.
Hang on, we've got a big owl here.
It's for a sunbather, isn't it?
It's big. This is a big owl. He's the quiet one in the bunch.
Yeah, I'm the blanker. I'm the blanker.
Yeah, bless. How are you getting on now?
Yeah, blanking. I'm number 9. The best swim on Attila, apparently. But not this week.
Yeah, you had any runs, anything?
Yeah, I've had a couple of runs. I had one at Sunday, lost it. The leg clip didn't release. And then one this morning, leg clip, side, loosened it, but didn't come off.
I'm just hearing excuses, Sean.
Yeah.
Didn't come off, mate. A lot of weed.
Any suggestions for people coming?
Can't go and Peg 9.
Yeah, yeah, don't cut that. No, it's weedy. If you're good fisherman with a lot of weed, you'll be alright, I think.
It's been hot though.
It's been hot.
Very
I
hot.
think. Yeah, it's a lot of the problems is the weather.
Yeah.
It's been really hot. Yeah.
Yeah, I've said that earlier on in the video about the weather being hot. You've had a good week, yeah?
Yeah, it's been great.
Excellent.
Met you.
It's been at work, doesn't it?
Oh
You're
yeah.
coming with us next year.
Yeah.
Fisher, here we come. Cheers.
Yeah. Right, okay, so we're here with Mark, who head bailiff,
Yeah,
Abbey Lakes. Right, Mark, okay. In a little word, what and why should people come to Abbey Lakes?
because it's one of the best venues on the continent. 6 lakes, cut £70, loads of stunning fish, all dark mirrors, scaly ones, pucker commons, good lakes, well managed,
What
good
sort
facilities.
of lake weights are we looking at?
Up to the biggest fish on the complex currently 72.
And what lake's that in?
That's in Heron.
Heron. Okay, cool. So, okay, I've turned up at Abbey Lakes. What's the procedure when I turn up then?
When you arrive, you can get a ticket on a Friday morning at 8 o'clock. That gets you in the check-in system. That puts you in the queue. So on Saturday morning when we start doing the check-ins, that's the order that you get checked in on the lakes.
Cool. And the procedure for the rest of the week, is there any routine that you have to follow for like food or drinks or charging stuff, anything like that?
Well, the clubhouse is open generally from 8 o'clock in the morning till midday. The proper opening times are till 10, but we're generally about a little bit longer. And then in the afternoon from about 3:30 going through till about 7 o'clock in the evening. Come in, grab yourself a cold drink or a cup of coffee, whatever you prefer.
Right, cool. So you've come, you've booked up, you've got your lake. Any tips that you would give people for the lakes, and particular lakes? What to bring, what not to bring, bait-wise, tactics, anything like that?
Depending on the time of the year, early on in the year and through the summer, don't bring too much bait. You're going to take most of it home or it's going to spoil. People that fill it in generally go home struggling. Through the week, most people wind the bait back and find that that's the tactic on it.
Right, so if you could give what people like one major piece of advice coming to Abbey Lakes, what would that be?
Don't go mad with the bait.
Excellent. Right, here we are. That's Mark. Thank you very much,
Thanks
buddy.
a lot. Cheers.
Right, so there we are. We're now on Friday night, so it's our last night on the mighty Attila. Yeah, rods are back out on the spots that. Well, I put the middle one back out on a spot that Lee showed me a couple of days ago. It's had bait on it, but for 2 days it's had no rigs on. It's not produced. So I'm hoping tonight, now it's got a little bit of bait on, fish may have been in, having a little nibble. Feel a bit confident to go in there and have it. The right hand rod, I've moved off the first spot I had it on, because every time I pull it in, I'm just getting like a ton of weed. And I put it on the second spot that we found. And when I reeled it in from there this afternoon, although it had no action, it was really, really clear. There was nothing on it at all, no weed, no nothing. So I'm hoping, as you do last night, but we'll see what happens. I've got my one down in the left hand corner. The wind's pumping down here nicely, so hopefully again fish will follow the wind and might pick one up. Yeah, I've had 3 fish, so not been too bad. I followed Mark's advice, sorry. It's still a bit earlier on where he's saying not a lot of bait, so just put a little bit of bait in, which is what I've been doing preferably from day 2, because I think day 1, same as everybody else, you come here, you put half a ton of bait in, think, yeah, I've got to bait it up. So I put like sort of 2 half hopper fulls in each, and I think that possibly was too much, so I've just put a little bit in since about Tuesday. I've just been putting little bits in, trying to just pick up the one bite and then go from there. But yeah, we will see. We're on, what are we on now? It's 8 o'clock now, so we've got plenty of time. If I catch, if I don't, I've had a good week, made some friends, which is what more can you ask for, really? It's been a good week. It's a good lake. It's very challenging. It's good for those who like a weedy lake, I will say that. If you don't fish a lot in weed, then I would give it a miss, because there is a lot of weed out there. I mean, we're just beginning of August now, so yeah. And I think the heat this week has been absolutely stupid. So we've had a lot of heat, and then we've had the odd storm, load of rain. But I don't think the heat is helping it much with the fish feeding wise. I mean, they're getting a bit mixed up. It's hot, it's cold, it's hot. Who knows? But there, we'll see. We've got to be up early in the morning, pack everything away. You have to be out of your peg by 10. But I'm going to aim to be away from a bit earlier than that, because I want to go to the supermarket and get some of their lovely sausages. But there we are. We'll see. If we catch fish, we'll let you know. If not, we'll see you in the morning after we've packed up and on our merry way back to England.